Um, Thought I'd share a little bit about my experience. As you know by nature, I'm a very loving and caring person. Um, I miss my mother dearly, so I had a little bit of a way to get down to Virginia, so I came. Didn't have a phone number, didn't have anything. 4 o'clock in the morning, I arrived. 40 degrees outside after a 5 hour layover in a bus station. No one was there, and I did mind, but I could face standing out in the cold and waiting. But then it got to the point where I had to use the bathroom, and so I ended up going to Craigslist and looking for people that had like places and things to rent. Because I said, well, I get a rental and get out of this cold real quick. And just so many things. I didn't know if she still lived there or not. The windows were open. Maybe they didn't just want to answer. Um, but I ended up finding somebody that had a place for rent on Craigslist. Come to find out, I think that they're under eviction and they're just trying to make some money at the last bit. They just, I'm just gonna make this long story short. When you're not loved and you're not, and you don't have, people in place to catch you, or that support you, and people know it, basically they'll do whatever they want. So, um, I believe everything that comes into my life, God places there specifically for a reason. But what this trip has taught me is that, I don't have any love here. So, as far as checking up on my mother, 20 or whatever many years ago when I said, I'll never be the same. It was true, and I kind of should have left it at that. But again, I have a heart, so I always want to make sure I'm not in the wrong. Um, so I think it's best, just kind of for me to go on my own way and to not look back. I mean, it's nice to have um, people, places, and things to love, but honestly, I've loved a lot of people, places, and things at various levels. I honestly have not received any back, So I think that at this point, I'm just gonna let everything go. Part of me tired of renting out rooms and stuff like that. Part of me wanted to, cause it's pretty cheap here. 2 bedroom apartment, $750. But part of me just kind of, wanted to kind of buckle down here. It snowed today. I spent 3 days on a Greyhound bus to stand out in the cold after the 3 day dilemma, you know, and then get fussed at because I paid somebody to rent a room, you know. What was I supposed to do? Stand out in the cold and, use the bathroom outside? What were you thinking? You know? I don't know. But it's just so many different pieces. But I think at this point, it's just best for me to sit to kind of seal my heart and my mind on that matter and just not look back. So for the rest of my days here, I'm gonna enjoy myself, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself, and that's it. Take myself out, go visit some of the old sites, I'm not gonna worry about family anymore. A couple of things that really disturbed me was that one, yeah, I didn't look at it that way because it's her mom, but just be out in the cold like that. And what killed me was that I didn't think about it till my mom told my sister to go to the house and take the shoes off the roof or something. My mom had washed the shoes, and I'm like, oh, she has a key, you know. I live thousands of miles away, I don't have a key. And even, there were times when I paid the entire rent for her, didn't have a key, didn't have anything. Sat out in the cold in my car and froze. So at this point, I really think I'm done. And then I overhear, I didn't want to go see my sister. I was just coming to see my mom because, I didn't want her to pass without me being around. And, I had overheard my sister on the phone with some guys telling him, oh, my sister showed up unexpected. What does, me being here or not being here have to do with that person? Why is that his business? Whether expected or not. And I wasn't coming to see you, I was coming to see my mother. Whatever it is that you need to do, that's what you continue to do, you know? And, I don't know. And then I found out that there's twins in the family. So, I mean, at this point, I'm not going to look back anymore. I'm tired. And, truly, I can't love people anymore. They don't love me. I'm tired of it. So, I'm done. For the rest of my days here, I'm just going to enjoy myself. And, just continue on, like I said, part of me wanted to stay here because I wanted a real apartment, blah, blah, blah. But I can do that. I can do that in South Florida, with this man. And if I need to love somebody, I can love myself. Lord knows I need it. So that's what I'm going to do. Just kind of wanted to share that, turning point. And I knew this like 20 years ago, but, that's your mom. How can you not love your mother? Anyways, child.